Hello everyone, and thanks for being here at Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. First I say cheers, and it's just water in here. So I know I look like a hobo, and there's no reason for it. No, I was sick all week. So I stayed home from work. Yeah, tomorrow first day of work, but this is how I look like then. Hello, Grow M. Are you drinking from a flower pot? No, that's a big cup for coffees. Sick, that's no good. It's not good. Yeah, before that, there were 2 weeks. I was always on and off a bit sick, and I went to the doctor and blood work and everything, but everything's fine. And then he said maybe you should stay home and get well and then go to work. And then, okay, I'm doing that. Who else is here? Photostorm is here. Jürgen is here. Hello. Kevin, Andre, do I say that right? I'm sorry. Wow, the YouTube was muted. It's still muted? No, you can hear me, right? Yes, good. Okay. Me too. Oh, poor guy. Yeah. In which hotel did you find rope? I don't even know where we bought this at some cheap clothing store. My YouTube was muted. Okay. Let's go through a bit of news. I just looked a bit, not too fancy stuff, but let's look. We have NIO, who started the European market in introduction in Berlin. How do the cars look like? Let's look. Let's look. I want to see the cars. Come on. Where's the car? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. From track to road. Yeah, didn't they have this amazingly fast car one time? There they are. Well, show me the cars a bit. I wrote them an email once for press cars or contact or anything. Never wrote back. So no. Then that's more for Germany. Aral, so BP in Germany is Aral. They have an own charging service on a lot of chargers, and they're doing more and more. Display is a bit too high, and it's called Pulse. And they mostly have two hyperchargers, so each with 2 CCS, capable of 300 kilowatt, not each, so it's separated. And they want to do 180 grocery stores called Rewe in Germany have fast chargers. That's cool. I like that. And EMBW also, they opened another charging park. They make this nice hyper hubs. I love them. It's the one not far from here. What is it? 60 kilometers from here, where there are like 8 hyperchargers, so 16 charging points, CCS, and 2 Cheramo and 2 Type 2, and they have a roof. They're really nice. I love those things, and if I can charge there, I charge there because I love a roof. That should always be supported. And they built a new one in Bavaria, and they will have a new one in North Rhine-Westphalia, wherever that is. And where do we have it? Mannheim, Nürnberg. Where is that? Wernberg, Köblitz. Let's look it up. Where is that? Google Maps. Go find me where that is. Is it the one where Ionity is? That would be weird. It is the one. Yeah, it's the same as where Ionity is. What, that's misplacement? Total misplacement then. Then let's look in Inside EV, what we have here. Blah, 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 blah. What is this? Polestar sold over 9,000 electric cars in Q3. Volkswagen reported planning 1 billion software joint venture in China. We'll see when it comes to software. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing special. What is this? The rematch. Awesome. Yep. And let's look at the warranty map. Did anything change in Germany? Nah, nothing. This is new. This one is new. Wismar. Nothing here. In France is pretty full. Look at France. Awesome. Italy is still missing a few. Ooh, they're building one here finally. Finally. So you can drive down here. And we're still missing in Spain here. Big time. And this one here is in construction for a year or so. So long. Bad people. Let's close that up. No news here. Where are we? Should get a Neo station 5 minutes from my house. They applied of a permit. Cool. On my Sunday walk I saw... Ooh! YouTube tells me to do an advertising. Let's do that. Let's make some money. Bling bling! I don't think it does anything. I mean, there are 54 people watching. So 54 people are watching an advertising. Maybe I get at 10% of a cent per view. So it's 5 cents. Yes. On my Sunday walk I saw an e-tron GT and an EQS. The EQS does not look very impressive. First I thought it was an EQE. They look very similar, EQS and EQE. It is a weird form, you have to get used to it, but the low consumption is just awesome. e-tron GT I've seen a few times, it's okay. Did you see the ID4 reaction of E4Electric about his issues with? Yes. What do you think of it and is it correct? Well, everyone has different problems with their car. On my ID3 I don't have his problems at all. So my backup camera always works. It was never an instant where my backup, even when the boot up is still in process, the backup camera works right away. My app to preheat, I would say for a year now, maybe even longer, always works. I have no problem with that. When I get to the car and the car unlocks itself, there's an option in the system. He had a problem that the charge plug does not unlock. Maybe I wrote him, maybe he doesn't have the option because you have to do release cable automatically. If this is off, then you have to press to unlock to get the cable. Maybe he forgot about that. But I don't have, with Android Auto, I have problems too, but not as big as he has. I had big problems with my phone that I had before, the Xiaomi phone, where even in Google Maps, it didn't have the location. I have to unplug and plug it in to have a location in Google Maps. A Better Route Planner didn't work at all. The screen had to be on. But since I have the Pixel 6 Pro here, it works 10 times better. And but still, sometimes connection is bad when you get into the car. It wants to connect, and sometimes they have to restart the system. But overall, it got way better. I don't have the big problems that he has, but I've heard worse, way worse. But do Referral actually maintain their chargers better than they do in the UK? I don't know. The ones I used in Germany, I think I've used 3 different ones and they all worked. So I don't use them every week, so I couldn't say if there's a problem. But all of them worked. Ionity, I mean you have more chargers. If there's one not working, you notice it more because the whole screen is off. No, actually one charger once didn't work. I remember that. It should have been a 2 HPCs, so hyperchargers, but it said CCS and Hyper CCS, so it should have been 2, and it was weird, and I plugged in and it charged in a weird way, and I went to the charger beside it, and then it worked. Yeah. Michelino, I am fascinated about that new little car. The Michelino is adorable. You found a new Ionity in top north of Sweden. Cool! Finally, a proper small car that can drive 90, not only 45 like the Ami. Michelino should have a car sharing version and be all around big city. That's a good day. Ads. Why? An ad for KPMG. 80 water with peach taste and vitamins. 2.4 update on the October 24th. Hope it sorts in the problems. App works well, but there are still lots of annoying small faults. 2.4 doesn't fix anything. Tell you that now. For me, some people say they even have more problems now. I made a short video. I don't have the brightness controls for the ambient light anymore. Before I could set that the foot area, the middle area, or the side had different brightness levels, and this window is gone. Wow. Still no 3.0, I guess. You have guessed correct. Nothing. I asked Volkswagen. I don't even get a reply anymore. Would ID owners be happier drivers if Volkswagen switched to Android Automotive in the car? Yes, they would, but they would never do it for whatever reason. I don't know. I mean, did you hear that Porsche in the beginning had Apple CarPlay but not Android Auto, and the explanation was they don't trust Google, but they trust Apple. So that's weird. Again, so I don't think if you see how Volkswagen was with software. With software in the last few years, they should have gotten something else. They should get Android Automotive, and they should get a better route planner in the car. End of story. Today I met an e-tron driver, Audi e-tron driver on Ionity station. And it was his first time driving the car, and he said the car navigated him to a grocery store charger, and the charger didn't work, and then somewhere else, and then he was at Ionity, but Ionity was 79 cents per kilowatt hour, and it stopped charging 2 times during the charge. So he was not happy, but it was first time driving an electric car, and I think he should be happy to be in an e-tron that has a normal navigation system with chargers, where in an old software ID3, ID4, he would have been totally, oh my god. Well, what do we have? Hi, for you, pros and cons of the Cupra Born. I made a video about that. I had the Cupra Born for 2 days or so. Cupra Born, difference to well, do you want a different to ID3, or it's just pros and cons? Well, let's just do Cupra Born, so not a comparison. Pros, it drives amazing. Range is okay. Charging is okay. Software is like ID3, not amazing. Cons. Well, a lot of people, like I said, are not happy with the software, and well, cons. My God, you don't have one pedal driving. Regen is pretty low. Same as in ID3. It's the same thing. The Cupra Born just looks a bit better. That's the difference. It looks a bit more sporty and aggressive. I don't trust Google. Oh, that's okay. After 2.4, reset a lot of settings. I tried to check new charge curve. A battery was not hot enough. Yeah, for me, it just did a few settings, not a lot. I think the language was on German again, and the ambient color was wrong. That was it. At this point, Windows 98 will probably be more functional than the Volkswagen system. Well, Windows 98 has way more functions, of course. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people have so many problems with the software, and I don't mean how the software, what it's doing. I mean really problems. So stuff that you press doesn't work. The app doesn't work. Android Auto doesn't work. You do something and it doesn't do what you press. The features are not the problem. There are not a lot of features in ID cars. There's not a woohoo and this came new and whatever. It just should work, and it doesn't work all the time. I'm just one of the lucky ones where since December of 2020, when I got 2.1 on my car, since then, since the 12-volt battery discharge problem was solved, so no, it was December 2020, so almost 2 years ago. Since then, I barely have any problems. I don't have error messages. What is the only thing I have? I have to think. Like I said, the Android Auto thing, sometimes I would say twice a week, and then I just plug the phone back in, and usually it works. Wireless works always. And the worst that I have to restart the infotainment system, that's it. What else did I have? There was a time where the app was very buggy and didn't work, but that's solved also a long time ago. I don't know. But did you shrink, or is it a giant mug? This is a giant mug. It's like a cafe au lait for the French. Me and Cindy, we like big coffees, and she likes amazingly big coffee, so she puts 1.5 of the Senseo coffee maker in here. I would love a coffee right now, but then I can't sleep. Cupra looks and stock seats. Stock seats, really? I didn't feel different to me. Worse steering wheel buttons, infotainment layout than ID3. Really? I can't remember. It was a while ago, but I think yes, it was a bit different, and it is what you like more. I don't think it's worse. It's just some people like this, some people like that. No matrix headlights. That's true, but you can't get them in the ID3 now, anyways, because of chip shortage. No travel assist, no matrix headlights. The software of ID3 has still bugs. Yes, of course. A lot of people are experiencing that. I'm the lucky one. Sorry to ask, but what do you think about Smart One? I think it's a great idea. What I have seen though, so the specs again sound amazing, and I like that they're presenting a whole range of normal, luxury, and power. So they have the launch edition, and then whatever. Something, and then a Brabus with 3.9 second. Hola, hey Marty. 3.9 seconds 0 to 100. It looks like there's not that much space in the car. So we have to see how it drives, how it feels like, and the prices. Well, we've seen the prices last week, right? Didn't it start? And it's a bigger battery, but the range is the same as ID3, so 66 kilowatt hours usable instead of 58, but the same range, so it looks like it's a bit thirstier. We'll see. Yeah. But I'm interested in a car, and I wrote Smart and Daimler and Mercedes, hey, come on, invite me to a press event or whatever, and it's in the right space for the ID3, and so that would be interesting. ACC speed prediction was on again. What did you say? Really? For me? I don't think so. I think that was all off. Did you have Android? Yes, I do. I have a Pixel 6 Pro here. Always. I'm not an Apple fan. And not because of the phones. The phones are great. I just don't like what they do with the customers. The same with Tesla, putting stuff on the customer. This is how it is now. Deal with it. I mean, like Tesla, what they're doing right now, that they're turning off radar and I don't know, sensors on your car that you have without telling you before. You have to see it in the news or whatever, or maybe you get an email today. From now on, your sensor doesn't work anymore. because you don't need it. The camera alone is fine enough. Would be nice to know before. On a driver's club, we found out how to get the over-the-airs for the map to start working again. You have to reset the infotainment, and from that moment, the maps over-the-air start working. I got from 22.3 to 22.9 update. Really? I reset. What do you mean with reset? So really do the Werkseinstellungen, so factory reset, or do you mean a new start? No, you mean a factory reset. Because it doesn't do it in my car either, but I also have no problem with that. What is stick rear drum brake? I don't know what that means. What is a stick rear drum brake? Opinion. Many EVs are too complicated because they are with apps and software, etc. This pushes people away who are not into all these gimmicks. Parents want EV but don't because the cars are too complicated. I don't think they're too complicated, but hello, everyone is using tablets and phones right now. So if you cannot control a phone, so an app, then yes, the new cars are not for you. But except for climate, where you have to go into screens and do something, I think just driving is okay. Without that. Hello ID, navigate home. ID, sorry, can I find a place called home? That's good. That's good. Did you mean resetting factory settings? What? There are lots of space. It is taller than ID3. Yeah, I heard that it's big, that it's the same size and whatever, but it looked like inside the inside picture that it's less space. We'll have to see. My car has been offline for about 3 weeks now. Any idea how to cure it? You can only do this factory reset, like they just said, or the what's his face? The fuse. There's a you can look it up, Google it. One fuse you have to take out and then for a while and then put it back in and then it should work. Or your service there has a problem. Also, the provider for the mode for the car. The interior space appears good in the Smart 1, but trunk space isn't good as ID3. The deal with the trunk space is first is you can adjust the rear seat bench position. Who's a fan? Yes, restore the factory. You get an error message when you restore the factory set. It's normal. Other users on Drivers Club got the same error message. What's the error message? Do you lose something during factory reset? Well, you have to connect your app again. This is gone. And you have to do all of your settings again. All. It's not too much, but you have to do it. Stick should be stuck. Stuck rear drum brake. You had a stuck rear drum brake. Now I got you. Oh, that's bad. It's always happening with old cars, and now with the any car can be operated without an app. Only an app makes it easier. That's true, but at least over-the-air maps start working. I don't. What is the difference if the maps are? What so? I see that so stuff. If there's a construction zone or whatever, that's being updated. It has nothing to do with that. Is it what data is in these maps that's so important? Except for if you, I think for use 19, Marty. I think it's that. I only know it from. That maybe you need it for when you have cruise control on and you want the automatic speed adjustment, which I don't use anyway. Maybe it's that. That's why I did not dare doing factory reset. It's not that many settings. Come on, what is it? 20 settings done in 5 minutes. E-Golf is so good, normal car. That is electric. Still great if range and charging is good enough. E-Golf was a good car. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, for me it was important that the car is built on a platform that it uses all the advantages of an electric car. Speed limits are new in the new maps. Voll geil. That's amazing. Okay, let's talk a bit what happened this week, what happened last week. Like I said, I was sick all week, so not a lot happened. Hi Chris, do you think that we have any chance to see the 3.0 update be installed over the air before the end of the year? Over 2.4, of course. Well, 2.4 seems to be working to be installed pretty well. Some people have problems that then a control unit is breaking and they need replacement. That's almost with every update that they do at the dealer. The control units, whatever happens to them, but they have to be replaced. Yeah, 3.0, like I said, it's been 9 weeks, no 3.0, nobody's talking to me anymore. I have no idea what's going on. I know that some people got the update, but not a lot. I think there's something wrong in the core and not in the car. It's at the server, and I think they have to either work something out, and they're planning right now, what do we do? Are we adjusting the server, or are we inviting people back at the dealer to get 3.0 at the dealer? I hope not. I don't want to go to the dealer anymore, but maybe they think most of the people have to go to the dealer anyways to get the winter tires on. So if they get an update, software update, that's fine, huh? I don't know, but I was hoping not. I want to have the experience of over-the-air update, but it seems like it's not as easy as we think, and it's definitely not every 3 months. We'll see if we get 3.0 this year, and whenever I hope they just skip and put 3.1 on. Why not? 3.1 was scheduled to be at the end of the year. Just put 3.1 on. Did anyone of you get 3.1? Poll! It's a good idea. Who got over the air 3.0 here? Question mark. Me. Not me. I get winter tires on Friday, so that's when we be late and they're thinking, are you so far north, huh? I will get my winter tires somewhere in November. Mid of November or something. Any tips for reasonable charging prices since they went up so much? Brands or providers of still interesting prices? It depends where you are. I use Bonnet because you nice people are using my code. I get, now they changed it to €9, by the way. If someone is using my code, they get €9. I get €9 when you log in or when you register. And with this, I buy the €90 a month, 200 kilowatt hours, and then I charge with that. Already bought it with 3.0. That's not what it should be. So only if you had over the air, not only press me if you got the over the air update, not when you got the it in the car already. That's not the over the air. I changed the winter tires this week. Oh my god. Studless winter tires, so I have them changed before the rush. I changed my tires already from 0 to 0, October till Easter. I would have gotten 3.0 if I had an ID3. Now I have to vote no. That's okay. So who pressed me? It says 8% out of 25 press me. What is this, 2 people? Is it? Yeah, it should be 2 people, huh? I want to know. Yeah, the Bonnet is good if you don't have ID3 or ID4, if you don't have WeCharge, the plan. In EMBW in Germany is pretty good. The 3.0 is more stable. Well, I haven't tested it for that long. I only tested 3.0 a few days. I had an ID3 for 2 weeks or 1 week. And in March, when they presented the software, it was in March. It's October now. It's been 7 months till they showed the software. 7%, 5.81 persons of 29. 7% of 29 people. I was asking the other guys on the channel. Makes sense. But I don't think it's more stable. It just has more features. Only got 2.4 for 2 days. Would be a wonder if 3.0 was here already. It's possible. Very possible. and you don't have a first edition, so maybe your over-the-air works. I don't even know if they have started outside of Germany so far. I have no idea. I voted yes, had to vote something, sorry. No, you can vote, not me. You didn't get the over-the-air 3.0. Come on, vote back. Change it. Want 3.0 with battery preconditioning. Fast charging in Nordic winter really sucks. Well, you don't get 3.1 or 3.2. It's still not included in anything. So we still don't know, sadly. Sorry, no ID3 here. Couldn't vote driving the other three. Well, the other three also get 3.0. ID4 too. But ENIAC doesn't get over the air, so that's not it. With Volkswagen, first you have to suffer high consumption, now you have to suffer slow charging. No, that's with every EV. That's with Ioniq 5 too, but they gotten the update this year. So you can, with an Ioniq 5, and I think here EV6 soon too, you can go to the dealer, get an update, which takes an hour. You have to pay for it. Costs 70 euros, whatever the dealer wants. But it's an extra update that you have to pay for the work. Hyundai and Kia are not paying for it. But then you have preconditioning when navigating to a charger. And when did I drive the Ioniq 5? June of 21. That's also over a year since they had this update. It is not over the air, it's at the dealer. Time for likes? Yeah, we should do that. We have 95 people here. I want plug-in charge. You can get this with 3.1. Works amazing. I like it. I could 100% see Volkswagen switching the 3.0 update to a dealer service measure rather than over the air. If the problem of updating cars is extremely big and it's, I don't know, costs more to fix that on their part, or maybe it's a problem in the car, maybe I'm wrong, then it has to be done. I'm tire nerd, so I have 3 different tires: summer, spring, fall, winter. Finnish weather has everything. Okay, have fun. Chris, it seems that there are not enough thumbs up. Not all Ioniq 5 have battery heating. A fake. I don't know what that means. But they can get it now. One question, I think I will buy soonish an ID3. What do you recommend? Winter, summer tires or all-season tires? Winter, summer tires. Unless you live in Italy or Spain, then screw that. But everything north from Austria, in the winter you want summer tires. Because all-season tires, you have high consumption for the whole year. I wouldn't do that. But Kia's Ioniq sound terrible when driving backwards. Yeah, they have this ding, ding, ding. As far as I know. The thing with the over-the-air is when they get it to work, it will probably for all new updates. Well, it worked with 2.3. It was not amazing, but it worked. But now with 3.0, it doesn't work. Sorry to ask, but what is exactly the issue with the over-the-air updates? What is blocking it or making it available for some but not others? It has to do with the configuration of the car. The car asks the server, hey, do you have an update? The server says, yes, I have an update. What car are you? I'm looking at your VIN. I know your configuration. Error message. And as far as I know, nobody knows yet why exactly, or they haven't fixed it yet. Okay, I'm out of here working. Bye all. Bye Marty. Thanks for visiting. The update in EV6 for preconditioning costs nothing. Well, it's cool. Like I said, I only repeat what I've seen, and for Hyundai Ioniq 5 you have to go to the dealer, and Hyundai says this is not a free thing. The dealer can say how much they want on themselves. So if they say it's an hour of work, that is this much. Or if they say, you're a good guy, you buy the cars always, you get the update for free. That's up to the dealer. Okay, let's do our like thing. As every week we have 89 people here, only 29 likes. When I count down 3 to 1 and then like, then everybody presses the like button. So you all get your phones ready and your tablets and your computer. And by the way, shame on you for not pressing like so far. But we all gonna do it at the same time because it's always fun when the number jumps up like crazy. And when you are on the TV, just get your phone or whatever. I'm sure it's not far away. Come on, we're all in this era where our phones are right here. I pressed like already, by the way, even on all 3 channels. So I have 3 likes from me here. So only 28 people liked. So God, I'm shaming you now. So come on, we have bathrobe edition. We're gonna like this. We're gonna do it all together. So let's count down and then we all press like. 3, 2, 1, like. Come on. Always fun. 41, 58, 62. Come on, we should get to 96. There are 96 people here. 94. Come on, 94 people. 63 likes and that's it. So 30 people in the chat in watching this stream said, I'm gonna press like. How much dislikes? I don't see them anymore. I don't see it in the video. I would even in my YouTube studio thing, I don't see them. I would have to go in there. I only see the percentage. It says then 96% is likes, and I could calculate then. There's a plugin to enable dislikes, really, but I don't need it. I don't care. I'm honest. I don't care. There's always some dislikes, and I don't mind. So dislike, it's fine. I always lurk till the like party starts. It's good. Clearly they have a bug in the update protocol, but it should take like 3 days to analyze and fix it, not 3 months or how long it will take, or maybe they have given up with it. I have no idea what's happening exactly. I just know 69, yeah, it stopped there. Ooh, nice. Now I want bathrobe merch from Battery Life. Would be more unique than a mug. That's true, but it's not easy. I've seen you can have a bathrobe and stick it with a logo or whatever, but it costs a fortune. I mean, fortune, I would say 50 euros for a bathrobe, and I don't even know if it's a good quality one. It could be a creepy one, because you cannot put like on a t-shirt. Like here I have the t-shirt with Battery Life, and this you can just put on almost like a sticker, and here it has to be sewed in. Where are we? Here. And this just doesn't work. Bye. Somebody says bye. I say bye. The same as on the street when you walk by and somebody says hi. You say hi. I knew you all along. Okay. Like I said, what happened last week? Nothing, because I was sick. What happened? But today something happened. I did a few days ago. I sent out on YouTube, on all YouTube channels, on Facebook groups, that I would like to test degradation on an ID4 that's over a year old, and someone very close by, and even know the person. He was the guy who got his ID3 first edition right after me in Dresden on the first day when delivery started. It was so funny because he lives 40 kilometers away or so. And we met and we did degradation test on his car. We did it with the Evolue battery tester, so I have no idea what it is. We'll see. With breakfast like today. No wonder you've been sick. No, now I feel better because of it. Sugar. Yeah, I had donuts. My parents were in Regensburg yesterday visiting my brother, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Regensburg. It's the next one. There's one in Straubing, but it's very small, and it's just not far away where my brother lives. And I asked them if they want to bring me some. I pay them because Dunkin' has delivery in Bavaria, but they're still on summer vacation. They're still not delivering, even though it's freezing out there, 10 degrees. They could, the website, Dunkin' delivery website is horrible, by the way, and the delivery website too. So they don't do that right now. But they brought me 18 donuts, and I had 4 this morning. After 2, I was woo! Coffee and 2 donuts, and one was filled with jam that's so sweet. Oh my god. And I ate another one, and I was, woohoo, that's good. And I ate another one. Actually, battery life logoed bathrobe is a good idea. It would be a great idea, but again, it's very expensive. And where my merchandise right now that you see under the stream here, that's done via order. So they don't make any t-shirts or whatever, only when it's ordered. And I looked up for the bathrobe, and this, they have to be made before. So I have to buy 20 or something. So that's 20 times 50 euros. It's 1,000 euros, and then I have to sell them somehow. And then 50 euros, it's just a lot of work and things. So that's why I said no. And the company who does the t-shirts doesn't have bathrobes. Maybe they changed, and I should look if they have this now, but I don't think so. Have Chris seen this? Infineon chip flaws to disrupt Ioniq 5 EV production. Deliveries of the model will likely be delayed for more than a year. Hyundai Group is pushing for internal chip production. No, I have not seen that. I haven't seen it in any news thing. Well, I don't watch a lot of news. Next Move is the only thing. Because a lot of, and even Next Move, I only watch half of it, because it's a lot of stuff that I'm not interested in. So delivery numbers and I don't know, political stuff, and I'm like, Bouncing Sugar Rush. Yeah, I was ordered my ID3 on October 26, delivered, oh my god, September 22, Family Pro Performance. Happy now. That's good, enjoy it. Is it, what does it have on? 3.0, 3.1? So in the instrument cluster, do you have the trip meter? Then you have 3.1 or not. If not, then you have 3.0. Would be nice if they deliver it with 3.1 now. It would be very nice. The stream is working amazing today. Huh. I like that. Check now. And you can see that in your infotainment system you have an extra point that says ID software version. In 3.0 it just is in system under settings, and then it says a day of software 3.0, but in 3.1 it's an extra tile what your software version is. That's with 3.1 and 3.2. A lot of ID cars seem to be leaving the factory 3.1. I hope so. 3.1 rules. It's a really big step. So 2.3 to 3.1 is a big step and a good thing. 3.0 is halfway. 2.4 is nothing, just under the hood. And if they, like I said, it's still missing the preheating, navigating to a charger. If this comes along, then we're all happy. We probably can hear you because he ran into the garage. He probably can't hear you. That's true. That's very true. Tom T, great name. Where's Steve? Go for Steve. Steve Holt. Aren't they at 3.2 now? I think 3.2 is only on the ID bus, and it's not 100%. I think they put it on the bus, but it's still a very early version. The same as in March or May when I tested the ID5, it had 3.1 on it, and there it wasn't finished yet. But then I think from June on or July on, they should put 3.1 on. That would be nice. Where are we? Yeah, what I did today, like I said, was I did ask if somebody has an ID4, and he came to visit me today with his ID4. We met in Passau. We charged it to 100%. And drove it down to 10%, and Evolue now takes 2 days to give me the results for the test. It worked all nice, video was nice, we did a tiny bit drone footage and whatever. As always, I do a bit to see how it is. Infineon is German company, so problems applied to Hyundai is a good place for conspiracy theory. Will the bus be a hit or miss? Well, when you see the order numbers and that Volkswagen can't deliver them as fast as they want to, they haven't installed it yet as far as I know. Ooh, frame rate is crap. I have to turn off the camera. That happens. Then I have to turn the frame, the camera on. Ooh, way too close. Don't want to see that. Yeah, it's better. Then it works again. So it will be a hit. Because right now they're selling ID Buzz even though it's extremely high priced and it doesn't have to be. But they know they can. The same as Model 3 and Model Y price increase because they know they can. People will still buy it, and that's how the market works. Pre-production 3.2 is better than production 2.1. That's true. Well, I don't know. Maybe with 3.2 there could be big problems. And delivery with 3.1, Belfast, Northern Ireland. Yeah, awesome. 3.1 rules. You should lay back. 3.2 doesn't do a lot. So be happy with 3.1. That's awesome. Yeah, I think all cars now built, I don't know from when on, June, July, May, I have no idea. Should have 3.1 on. It would be nice. So 6% out of 62 have had the over-the-air update 3.0. What is 6% out of 62? 10% would be 6, 5% would be 3. So let's say 4 people. 4 people out of 62 people. Wow. I didn't have it. I should have been one of the first and there would be a video and everything. But no. It looked priceless. I looked priceless for ID Bus Cargo. It was worse than Porsche. Everything is optional extra. Still maybe want one. Yeah, with the Cargo and even with the normal bus, they just have a lot of features that a lot of people don't want. That's why they have it's an optional extra. And I think that's good. Because why should I pay for something I don't need? I did that with the first edition ID3 that I have. So if I have something in the car that I don't want, I would have paid for it and won't be annoyed. Or the other way around, it would have been nice if I had travel assist and I could pay for it, but I couldn't. I want a bus too, but the price is just too much for what it is. That's totally true, but some people think otherwise. That's why they still have orders and they're still selling them. And it is a nice drive. I'm sorry. It would never be a car for me. I don't need it. It's too big. I don't need the space. But it's a nice drive. It's really... woo. Is NIO only renting out the cars, not sell? I have no idea. Really? They're just renting out the car because of the battery change? Is it that? I have no idea. Yeah, what's coming up this week? I still have 1 or 2 i4 M50 videos, so BMW. For bus you have to pay extra for navigation to have battery heating in the future. It's true. If you battery heating you have, but to navigate to a charger, I think you have normal navigation, but if you want to use the app or whatever, you need the Discovery Plus or something. But some people don't need it, especially if for cargo. They just say, well, it's just working, it's fine. I don't need mega navigation. I use my phone anyways, and I use Android Auto, for example. I don't know if Android Auto works with the non-Discovery Plus navigation system. No idea. Never had a car with that. Only had the fully spec'd. I thought the batteries were only rented for NIO since they can be swapped, but the car is bought. I could be wrong. No idea. Yes, so those are coming. Well, like I said, I still have the Kona video where we did the degradation test with the Kona with a new battery that's just been switched, and then I will have to edit the video of the ID4 today. And I still have ideas for 3 videos, I think, that I have to make soon. What was it? Yeah, 3 videos. 4 videos today because I have another idea today that I want to make next weekend. Something like this. I have a hair in my mouth because I have a beard. That's crazy. I know. But apparently next year Volkswagen will move to the rentable features model similar to BMW anyway. So you'll be able to rent features as and when you need them. Well, I'm okay with that. We'll see. But again, you can had a car with travel assist now anyways, and this is the only feature I would want right now. In media is a lot of haters about electric car and disinform. Yeah, that's true. That happens a lot. And that is with everything. It doesn't have to be electric cars. It's with politics. It's everything you like and everything some people are interested in. Some people are mocking because it's fun. Got my ID.5 GTX on Thursday. It came with 3.1 on Friday driving home. The infotainment crashed and went completely black. Hope it doesn't become a regular occurrence. I hope so too. Oh my god. I have to think. I think in 2 years with the ID.3 and 5 different software versions, I never had the infotainment system crash by itself. I restarted it a few times, and not because it was frozen or anything, because one function didn't work, or I thought, oh, I remember that at one time I had the problem where the temperature wasn't shown. In a very, very early version, there was something wrong with the car. It wasn't the software. The car had a malfunction. I couldn't even see the state of charge. But the infotainment system never crashed. I was lucky, but it happens. And what I hear is that Americans have it worse, especially with the app and with charging. How long wait for the ID.5 GTX? Yeah, that would be interesting. When did you order? But it's always a luck game, because some people are ordering a car in a specific configuration, and then another one is ordering this, also this car, and then the first one at some point says, I don't want the car anymore. And then, yeah, we get it someone else too, and then you get it very early. It's very possible. Happens. It's just luck. Yeah, so this is what's happening. I don't have any press cars scheduled. I wrote a lot of companies. Oh, I've been informed I'm not getting an ID Bus press car. Yeah, the story behind it is that the story behind this is easy. So I have very good connection to Volkswagen headquarters in Wolfsburg, and ID Bus is not Volkswagen Wolfsburg, it's Volkswagen Nutzfahrzeuge, so that's usable cars, whatever, for companies or whatever. I don't know how you translate that. And that's a different company inside of Volkswagen. It's like Audi, and they don't know me, and they say, nah, you're not getting a car. So I got the email today. Might get ID, Tesla Björn might get ID Bus. Of course he does. He gets everything, and that's understandable. But they told me you're not getting a press card. And of course I asked my press contact, you're really not getting an ID Bus, but I'm so nice, please. And then he says, I will try to find a way, but we'll see. Volkswagen commercial vehicles. Yeah, maybe it's that. Yeah, thank you. ID.4 would have been January 23. Oh, my friend ordered the ID.4 GTX and build week is week 16 in 23. Oh my god. Order June, build week 36 and delivered this week. Yeah, that's okay. You were lucky. Did you choose next Walter? No. I still don't know, and maybe it's facelift ID.3 or it's Ioniq 6. We'll see. I might order the Ioniq 6. It's very, very possible. We have to see how the prices are, how the launch edition looks like. Maybe just a normal version without the launch edition. I know that the Ioniq 6 would be a big thing to have for videos, but I still don't know. It would be amazing for long distance travel. Oh my god. Chris, thanks for the answer. Nice job. I leave now. Bye everybody. What did I say? Bye. Yeah, but Tesla Björn always gets the card, and that's very. He wasn't at the media event for the ID Bus because he said he has a kid and doesn't want to leave. Where will be a facelift of the ID.3, or the current one is already a facelift? No, this will come out next year. Next year should be presentation of the facelift. It will look a tiny bit different. Interior should be updated to nicer. So ID.4, ID.5, ID Bus. Over 1 year wait for EV6 Ioniq 5 now because of the Infinio problem. Yeah, we'll see. if Ioniq 6 will be the same thing. And it would be good if there would be a waiting period, because I don't need an Ioniq 6 or a car till another 11 months. But I have to decide on a car. If I don't find a car and if I don't order thing, I will do a abo thing somewhere where I have a car for a few months and then change it and test it, the car that I get and whatever. We do it like that. Okay. But I think we're done for the day, huh? We have 79 likes. That's okay. Not 100 like I want. Hey, Mark. He will get an electric bicycle. I doubt that, unless we move into the city and I don't need a car anymore. But I want a car where I can make videos that are new, so it won't be a Tesla. Because the Americans are making millions of videos with Tesla. It's not interesting anymore. Ioniq 6 would be amazing. ID3 facelift is nothing new. Car delivery lottery, order a range of cars and see which arrives first. Yeah, it's true. I want to look at the MG4. Oh, yeah, it's true. MG replied to my question if I can have a press car, and they said no, not now. We have, our fleet is very little press cars and other people get it first. And then I said there's a dealer in Passau that will get an MG4 in the mid of October. They said they want to get one, it's planned. And I asked them if I can drive this car and test it and film it, and they denied. They said, no, you can't. I don't know why, if they're scared that this car is not to their standard or does not show what the car people, what MG can build. But it's a car that a lot of people will test drive there, so I find it a bit weird. But that's how it is. Where are we? I was just lucky that my dealer had some more allocations of ID5 available. I traded in my ID4 first edition and got 9,500 more than it when I paid 16 months ago. That's cool. I'm waiting for the Ford Europe EVs with MEB platform. No news about them in the last year. Yeah, so if there's no news, then you always have to think, if they announce them, then it's a few months till you have the world premiere, and then it's a few months till you can order it, and then it's a few months till it comes out. So from announcing, or let's say from the world premiere till you get the car, that's a while. When was the ID Bus world premiere? I was invited, but I couldn't go in Hamburg. It was in February, and delivery of the ID Bus has not started yet. It's September. It's October. That's 8 months ago. So think about it. You have time. I'm waiting for, yeah, they are denying the only sensible MG. Great. Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, MG is weird with press people. They said then, oh, we are stocking up on press cars. We will contact you. And I said, hey, I don't need the car for 2 weeks. 3 days is okay. I pick it up myself. I can pay charging costs myself for anything. I just want to test the car. Is there a way or whatever? But nobody said it. Perhaps get an ID3 that comes out of lease that nobody wants to buy. GTX is really pointless. No need for 300 horsepower in a family car. And it definitely is not sports car. Understeer like a pig. It doesn't understeer. I drove a few GTX too. And one for 2,600 kilometers. No, GTX is necessary. First of all, you get the charging curve with 170 kilowatt. Yes, it tempers off faster, but to 60% it's faster than the normal ID4, ID5 with 3.0. And then GTX, you have winter mode where you have all-wheel drive in the snow. And all-wheel drive is just amazing, and 300 horsepower is a must for the ID4, ID5, because the 200 horsepower are just too weak for the car. So I disagree, Gordon. I wish Rivian or the F-150 electric would come to Europe. I still miss a proper cargo vehicle here for recreation. Yeah, but you're a very low number there that wants it. Test it over the weekend, no harm done. Yeah, I would want to do that, but the car dealer in Passau is not allowed to give out the car MG will be a success in Europe, or is it already? It's not a success. They're selling cars, but I drove 3 MGs and they're okay cars, but they still lack some refinement. I hope the MG4 is a bit better. We'll see. Chris asked when you get ID4, ID5 for motion press car from Volkswagen, the cheaper all-wheel drive. I doubt that I will get that because it's the same. It's just a bit less power than the 300 horsepower is then 200, was it 250 or something? So no need for me to test. You get the same charging curve. I don't know which one it is then. If it is, I guess it's not the GTX version charging curve. It's the normal one. Hello from Norway. Hello from Germany. But it's not a big thing. So it doesn't, there's no need to test. Range test and whatever is all the same, because when you don't push it, the front wheel motor is off anyways. So in all 3 cars, range tests are almost the same. Only if you push it, your consumption goes very high. Hello from Denmark. Oh yeah, this week, I think on the 12th, is the Polestar 3 world premiere, and I emailed Polestar if they want to invite me to press events, and they invited me to something, but not to Copenhagen. They invited me to Munich to a Polestar store where I could visit the world premiere on a TV as a live stream. And why would I do that? I can watch it at home. Polestar 3 is an SUV, yes. And I said no. Well, I looked if there's a spot available, because you can ask the questions to people there, and there was no spot available in Munich anyways. It even said when I went in that the date to have scheduled an appointment there is gone, is already expired. So they sent me a link too late or whatever, but it's okay. Okay, I think we're done for today. We have more likes than we have people watching. That's always a goal. Normally I want to get to 100 likes. Can we do that? We have 85 likes. Is my frame rate? That's fine. We have 85 likes. We have 77 people here. Not everyone who's here right now pressed a like. 87 likes. Can we get 13 more? 11 more. We had 89. I will go and leave you alone and not annoy you anymore when we get to 100 likes. How about that? And this is just for fun. It doesn't do anything to me. I know it's better for the algorithm, but those live streams, they don't have a lot of revenue. 92 likes. 8 more. Come on. 8. It's this. Or this. But people are leaving. Don't leave. Just like. Come on, can we get 8 likes more? That would be so nice. Come on, do it for me. Do it for the rope. Bathrobe guy. 93. Come on, 7 more. Chris, if you want more likes, you need to participate in forums and promote your channel. But it's a lot of work. I still need more beard. Yeah, it's good this week. Look at that. I have to shave. I get my 2 for 100 at last at November 4th. Ooh, still a while. Don't get it. No, you need it anyway. Okay, wow, 1 disliked. I see it. It was a like and then it went away. That's fine. Okay, and another one. I understand it. Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you very much. What's your opinion about LFP batteries? It all depends, because the balance of the different ingredients are important, but as far as I know, they're not amazing with charging, but they're better in the cold. We'll see. It has to be tested for a while, and then we'll see. We'll see how it is in cars. But okay, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching and participating in the stream. I see you. Better degradation weight, yeah, that would be also nice. But that's it for me. Bye. Ooh, I can do the shake. Earthquake. Yeah, you enjoy your week too. 87. In 13 weeks we have 100 streams here. Live streams for Sunday.